Etra-chan saw it. I'm Sasuji. What I'm about to tell you happened when I was in kindergarten, so I don't remember every last detail, but...
Are we going into town? Can't wait.
Yeah? I lived in a small town near the ocean, so going to town was a big deal. On the bus, my grandma handed me something.
Sasuji-chan, memorize these words.
It was a piece of paper. She made me memorize it on the bus. There were other grandpas and grandmas from the neighborhood on the bus.
Wow!
We arrived at our destination. It was like a luxurious restaurant. They took us into a room. There, I saw some men and women I'd never seen before.
Sasuji-chan, sit here. Okay.
The three sitting across the table wore nice clothes and looked different, but the lady sitting next to me didn't look well. Then, they started arguing.
That young broad! How could you?
Now, Sasuji, that thing we talked about on the bus. Okay.
I said the words I memorized on the bus.
Aren't you embarrassed? She's just a child!
The people sitting across from me didn't look so confident anymore. At the end, the lady sitting next to me started crying. My grandma and others started comforting her. What was that all about anyways? It was right after graduating high school. The memory came back to me out of nowhere. Hey, Grandma, I decided to ask my grandmother.
Oh, Sasuji, you remembered?
Kind of.
Oh, well, I guess you're old enough now.
According to her, that lady sitting next to me who looked sick, that was Yuri-san. Before I was born, she lived in this town.
Daddy!
When she was little, her father lost his life at sea. Then, her mother followed. She passed away due to an illness. I'm sorry, Yuri. Her grandparents died a few years later. She was still young, but she was all alone. But, Yuri-chan?
Here, take this. It's a scabbard fish. Oh, and here, some white radish too.
Wow! Thank you as always. I have nothing to give you in return, though. Oh, stop it.
Your family was always good to us. We just wanted to see you grow up, Yuri-chan. Oh, and we got a lot of oranges yesterday. I'll bring some tomorrow. What? Your oranges taste like water. Yuri-chan, take ours, not his. What?
Thank you.
Everyone in town looked after Yuri. After high school, Yuri started working and passed the exam for an assistant nurse license.
Thank you so much for everything.
Then, she moved out of town, thanking everyone for their support.
One day, I'll become a nurse and come back here. I'll make you guys proud.
Then, 10 years went by. One day, when my grandma went into the city,
Wait up, Yuri-chan. Yuri-chan, right?
she ran into Yuri-san.
Hey, it's been so long. You rarely come by. We've been worried.
Yuri-chan? It's been a while since she last saw her, but...
Grandma.
She looked terrible. She was skinnier than ever before. She had bags under her eyes.
Yuri-chan, are you? Grandma. Grandma.
Yuri-san broke down crying when she saw my grandmother.
Come on, let's go talk somewhere.
Once she settled down, she explained everything. My grandmother was shocked. A few years after she left town, she got married to a guy named Hiragi.
I'd like to see your parents.
No need.
Huh?
I have no family.
Ah, I see. Hey, Yuri, once we get married, quit your job.
What? But you said I could keep working.
I want you to focus on things at home. Once we have a child, you'll have to quit anyways, right?
Come back soon. Okay.
When her husband found out she had no parents, he started treating her differently.
Hey, Yuri!
Huh?
I'm out of cigarettes. Go get some.
Huh? It's the middle of the night.
Are you disobeying me?
Okay, on my way.
I took in a poor orphan. She should be grateful to be here. Her husband didn't say it, but it was pretty clear what he was thinking. And it wasn't just her husband. His parents felt the same way too.
You can't even make miso soup the right way. But this is how we made it at home. If you can teach me how, I'll adjust.
Home? You don't even have parents. Who taught you anyways?
My mother passed away, but I had grandparents, so my grandmother taught me how to cook.
Whatever, but this won't work here. Watch and learn.
Okay.
Nobody was there to protect her. She lost her appetite and had trouble sleeping from all the stress. Even when she got pregnant, the baby didn't last long due to lack of nutrients.
It's your fault! It was our first child! I want a divorce! Get out of here!
Wait.
Huh?
Divorce? Sure thing. I can't wait to leave this place. But I also know that you were relieved that the baby didn't come out.
What?
I know. You're cheating on me. No surprises there. He wants to be with a skinny, worn-out girl like me. It's all your fault. This all happened because of you guys. We're getting a divorce.
What, you want some money? Huh, give me a break.
You have no family. Who's going to back you up?
If you're going to blame anyone, blame your dead parents who left you.
I don't know what to do anymore. I want to go back to my town. Come home with me, Yuri-chan. Huh? Come home with me. You never have to go back there again. There's a meeting to discuss the divorce soon, right? The town by the ocean will always be your hometown, and we're the ones that raised you. We'll all be attending the meeting as your family. Got it, Yuri-chan? Yes!
Later, my grandma brought her back to town. She explained everything to the townspeople. Yuri stayed with Karin-san. Once she settled in, she called her husband's house. We were so worried you never came home. We thought you committed suicide or something.
I'll be bringing some people with me to the divorce meeting.
Ah, okay. Few days later, on the day of the meeting,
Here we are, Susuji.
the meeting was held at the high-end restaurant. Yuri-san was already there when I arrived. The people sitting across the table were her husband, mother-in-law, and the husband's mistress. Having no idea what's going on, my grandmother told me to sit next to Yuri-san.
This is my granddaughter. Hello! Hello! You can say hello. That's wonderful.
I heard you were from the countryside, so I kind of expected this, but all you got are grandpas and grandmas. Oh, and one kid. It's not like you can outnumber us, you know.
Her husband's side laughed at us.
So hot.
But when the grandpas took off their shirts, the look on his face changed. Muscles! They were in their 70s, but they were still fishermen. They were short-tempered and got in fights all the time. They drank around the clock and dealt with poachers with their bare hands. They were warriors, a rare breed these days.
All right then, let's start talking.
Talking?
Oh, right. Well, you guys aren't related to Yuri by blood. Huh? It's Yuri-san to you, asshole! What? So you have to be related by blood to be family? Huh? Then that young broad over there, you related to her by blood? Huh? You cheat on your wife? You don't want to pay money? You think that's okay, huh? What kind of man are you, huh?
They're so energetic.
Wait just a second. We took her in.
Mom!
You should be grateful.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll take her back now. We're so graceful, really.
But first, we need to collect what you owe us.
Ah!
We're here! Oh, Akamatsu! Sorry we're late, Tachibana-san.
The young ones who came back from the ocean joined us. A lawyer was with them too.
Hi. Yeah, we always get into a lot of trouble, so, you know, for things like injuring others.
Surrounded by ripped fishermen and a lawyer, Yuri's husband and his family lost all will to fight. The rest of the meeting went smoothly.
Thank you all so much. Of course, dear.
The meeting was over.
We're done.
All right!
Huggy, why did you bring me here? You suck. Half a year later, the divorce was finalized. She got tens of thousands of dollars from them for damages. I had no idea. Wow. Yeah, it wasn't exactly something I could share with a child, so
I never said anything.
I see. Wait, why didn't you take me to such a meeting anyways? You're a terrible grandmother.
Just thought a child's input might help, you know? But you did really well back then. Your performance made all the difference. Stop! That's enough! Stop picking on Yuri-chan already! Suzuki-chan, thank you! I guess you got some talent. You did pass the exam for that theater group. Wait, you leave tomorrow, right? Wait a minute. Is that why you remembered all this? Wait, did you decide to go into theater because of... Terrible grandmother? Come on, you should be thanking me.
It's complicated.
Thank you, Suzuki-chan.
Back then, I learned that my performance can change the look on people's faces. The smile on Yuri-san's face was what inspired me to get into theater. I want to see her again, but I have no idea where she is or what she's doing these days.
One day, I'll become a nurse and come back here. I'll make you guys proud.
When her dreams come true, maybe I'll run into her one day in my hometown.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。親がいることがそんなに偉くて、親がいないことがそんなに悪いことなんですか？私はそうは思いません。それに作中でも言っていたように、血のつながりがなくたって身内にはなれますし、家族にだってなれます。少なくとも私はそう信じています。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい話だなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。